Hey guys, welcome back to some more Majora's Mask. We're actually entering Termina Field correctly this time around. Or Termina Field. Why'd I go back to Termina? That was like a kid thing. Alright, fine. Ignore that. Let's go find a dancing man.
Yeah, I was already saying.
Sorry, I'm still recovering from counting and reading and now pronunciations.
It's like you're just regressing back to your 9-year-old self, aren't you?
Alright, so let's get 9-year-old self's commentary. This is half-naked man doing dance. There. We regressed further.
Anyways, welcome to another side character that we'll never see again.
Yeah, this here is Camaro. He's actually a spirit who's just lingering in this world. This is one of those examples where you can use the Song of Healing to heal his soul. This is actually one of the optional cases of using Song of Healing, but since we're going for 100%, yeah, this is in the docket.
Why would you skip him? That's sad.
I mean, that kind of is the same argument why we just skip like 90% of the stuff in this game, because it is sad when you do.
Why would you just not... I don't know, this is kind of one of those games just like... I feel wrong if I don't 100% it.
Yeah. But he's counting on us. I gotta translate that. He's counting on us. Okay, I wasn't sure the first time.
There's a few games that I just said, I mean, I'm a completionist, so I feel wrong anyways, no matter what game I don't 100% if I can help it. I mean, there's some games that just flat out just think, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, let's see you 100% any online multiplayer game. That's never happening, because it's kind of impossible by today's standards.
Man, I can't wait to bomb some dongos.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got it. It's quite literal. Maybe we could fight these guys legit, get behind them and slash their tails, but bombs are actually safer. I'm not doing a great job showing it, but they are safer.
There you go.
I mean, but going back to what I was saying is like, there's some games I feel I would feel wrong not 100%ing because they're really not that. It's really like it's hard, but it's not that bad. Majora's Mask's one, like Banjo-Kazooie is another one.
Yeah. There are some games that really do kind of depend on its structure for if it's really worth 100%ing or not. In a game like Majora's Mask, you're missing so much of the content if you're not doing all the side quests. So you might as well go out of your way to 100% it, because you're going to miss so much of the game if you don't. And it's not like Banjo-Kazooie, you kind of need to actually beat the game, because you're like 95% done by the time you get to the final boss.
Well, the thing about that too is, I agree with you guys, but I personally feel like for a collectathon game, especially like Banjo, that's the whole point of it, is collect everything in the game. If you don't do that, why are you playing it at that point?
Yeah, exactly. That's why there are certain games or even game styles that really do depend, but there are some that you would want to 100% regardless, because it is kind of the point of that said game.
Yeah. It's like if you miss, well, let's take Banjo for an example. You miss all the notes in Mumbo's Mountain or something just because you didn't feel like collecting them. That's wrong in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, then you're just gonna be locked out of most of the stuff in the game, anyways, because a lot of the collectibles have purposes.
Yeah.
How are you climbing that?
That's actually a climbable portion on that side.
You didn't know you could climb that?
I didn't know that was climbing.
Yep, it is.
What do you think? What'd you have to do?
Thought I had hookshot up there.
Oh.
Wait, does that even have hookshot collision? Because I never tried hookshotting it.
It's been years. It's been 2014 since I last played this. I might be wrong. Sorry.
You did 100% this game, right?
Yeah, I did.
I almost kind of want to load that up in the practice ROM and see if it has a hitbox.
I did. I just, like I said, it's 2014 since I last played this game, so... But no, it's like, there's some games that I feel like you kind of need to 100%. It kind of feels wrong if you don't. Then there's some games like Crash 4. I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, there are some games like, I don't want to spend an eternity on this.
I got other games to play, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
I think it took me a whole year for streaming just to beat Breath of the Wild 100%. Like, that's a marathon.
Yeah. I mean, at least Breath of the Wild
Oh,
is
hey,
like,
we're outside the gate now.
at least Breath of the Wild isn't hair pulling.
Until you miss that one core arc and then you're wondering, where is it? Because then it's more than hair pulling at that point.
Crash 4, on the other hand, is hair pulling whenever you're trying to 100% the dang thing.
Yeah.
Because as much as I like Crash, by the way, I like Crash 4, but it's just like trying to actually 100% it, like most of the other like original Crash Bandicoot games. It's kind of overboard with the stuff. It's kind of got the same problem that I think that Yoshi's Crafted World has. It has too much stuff to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of padding.
And a lot of it's just repeated stuff. Replaying levels over and over again for no reason.
Also, that guy is going way too fast. Holy cow.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of need to, because this guy takes an eternity to get to his little grotto.
I get why it's called. It says A to zoom, because he's zooming all over the place.
And B means I want to quit this. Stop now.
I was just like, wait a minute. He's going way too fast than what he usually does. What did you do to him?
Yeah, exactly. And now, let's go back here a minute. He said, did you see anything interesting? Tell him to look back out the telescope. You're going to see something interesting here in a minute. I didn't have a chance to really explain this one, the last part where we did the whole hidden owl thing. But yeah, we're getting a glitch called Infinite Sword Glitch here, where you're interrupting your stabs. And by doing this, it messes up the hitbox, so you can just use bombs to kind of fly in the air a bit. So we're using that just kind of to skip walking the entire way around just to get back outside. It really does suck that the item you need to take the shortcut you don't get for a while.
Yeah.
So I'll make my own shortcut.
Hey, nobody said this game was perfect, by the way. I'm just gonna say that now.
Oh man, what a haggle. Tell him no the first time, he makes it cheaper. Tell him no the second time, he leaves. Don't tell him no the second time. He'll only go as low as 100 rupees for that piece of heart, which means you do need the adult's wallet. Just saying no does save you 50, so you might just save some money. And that's it, this guy just leaves. We never see him again. I don't know if this is even supposed to be the same one from Clocktown, because it's implied to be the same guy, but then we don't really get to know that here. If you trade the deeds with him or not, he acts like that never happened. I'm gonna assume you're his cousin.
Either that or he just doesn't want that little exchange to be known to the public, so he just pretends that he's that he doesn't know who you are.
I've never seen you, and I never will again.
Dude, I don't blame them for getting out. Have you looked up at the sky recently?
Yeah, exactly. So who's gonna be the poor schmuck that's gonna trade to live here?
There's the owl statue.
The right one this time.
The right one.
We're not hitting that for a while.
Why?
You're supposed to hit it now, but to show off another thing with the hidden owl, I am kind of forced to not hit anymore until a certain point. So we're waiting on that one.
Here we go. Dancing time.
That's such a weird mask.
Yeah, because the whole mask portion covers up your face. You don't even see out of it, so I don't know how the heck Link is able to see what he's doing. And then it's just a guy's head on the top of your forehead. This is also the only use in the game for the Chimera mask, so get your dancing in now, you will never need to use this again.
Unless you want to, just the full round or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what a lot of the masks are. You'll wear them later after they're done with their one-time use if you just want to wear it. I can definitely say the ladies are impressed.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, though.
I'm just a kid.
I don't even know how to write and read yet.
Well, apparently I could steal the ladies' hearts by just wearing someone else's face. Easy. I'll put that in the dating log.
Oh no, it's the real Link. Run!
Yeah, where did our master go? And why do you have his face on your hand? Oh, well, then let me tell you a story. Okay, good. It's dawn the second day. We don't need to explain it anymore. The ladies are gone.
Yeah, they only come out at night.
Yeah. Specifically, night of the first and second day. They're not there on night 3 at all.
There's the music.
Termina Field.
I'm never gonna live that one down, aren't I?
Nope.
That's about right. I love how I'm also just glossing over the bomb sliding. It's like, yeah, I remember this from Ocarina. I'm just gonna glaze over that. It's like, yeah, that's fair. Everything else has been going on. That kind of thing. You're gonna see a lot of glitches that worked in Ocarina work here too. So if you see in our Ocarina playthrough, yeah, I used bomb sliding here for a while, just because it is technically a little bit faster, and this game is on a timer. Gotta move before the moon kills me.
Yep.
Also, welcome an endangered species. This is the only P-hat in the entire game. The only one. Never shows up anywhere else. Kind of weird.
And you're killing it.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. No more P-hats.
Well, it doesn't have a mate, so it's already extinct.
Yeah, don't worry. It comes back when we go back in time. He'll be fine. We'll just take his treasure and just forget he exists.
That's kind of your explanation for all of it, isn't it?
Exactly.
It'll be all right.
I killed the man on the third day, but I went back in time, so murder's off the table now.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that P-hat is in that specific grotto on the way over here to Milk Road. If you're playing the N64 version, you can only kill that P-hat during the day, because just like in Ocarina of Time, P-hats will not come out of the ground at night, and you can't kill them because of that. They fixed this in the 3DS, so they make it where you can fight the P-hat at any time of the day. It's not just the night, which definitely helps on that piece of art.
I hate this bird. I hate this bird.
Yeah, this bird is annoying. This guy's called Tatakui, and he just likes to steal your stuff. He can steal swords, he can steal money, bottles. He can't steal any other major items, but he steals the more important ones when you think about it. And buying them back, since he takes them to the curiosity shop, you have to buy your own stuff back, and it can get kind of pricey after a while.
Especially when he gets the sword. I'm just like, I give up. I'm just gonna restart at that point.
Yeah, because if he does steal any of your items, you can reset time by playing the Song of Time, and you'll get them back.
This bird's the worst enemy in the game. One of the worst.
Luckily, it's just like the P-hat. This is the only of its kind, so you're not going to see him anywhere else. He's technically an optional enemy to fight for this reason. So if you're not comfortable with this at all, you can just completely avoid this enemy. But if you kill him, he does drop a lot of money. The only enemy in the game that can drop a orange rupee, which is worth 200. So right now, technically, this is your money farming spot if you just want to get fast money consistently. Because this guy respawns every time you enter Termina Field.
I thought you were using the blast mask on him for a second. I was like, what? And I was like, oh no, he's using.
Yeah, no, I'm using the bomb shoes. Because the hitbox for Link in this game is actually different compared to Ocarina of Time. So because of this, when you backflip, pull out a bomb shoe, and then immediately pull out your shield, it will just explode the bomb shoe on impact. But you don't take damage. So you just want to immediately explode a bomb, just do that whole trick. So remember the owl statue here. I'll get that later.
Tingle, get down here.
Get down here, Tingle. I gotta talk to you.
How does he not break his leg after that? I don't know.
Good question. Those are some strong shins.
I guess you could say he has spring in his steps. I'll see myself out.
Yeah, the door's open. We left it open in case of emergencies. In case of map puns, leave door open.
Yeah. I need to actually put a sign up, like for real. When he comes home, says no puns allowed. If you do, I'm kicking you out.
Kulimpa!
I don't see any trademarks. We can seal them. So for right now, we're really just here to buy the maps because we can't do anything in this area as of yet. There's a boulder blocking the way here, and we can't get past that boulder until the third day. So for right now, we're going to buy maps, and then we can skip ahead to the third day to actually get into the ranch itself. There's another area here that we also can't do anything with because we do need something else that we don't have just yet. So boulder it is. Buddy, can you hurry the heck up? I need to get in.
I just saw that what Tingle was saying, that how those phrases are his own, do not steal, and it just reminds me of the whole Sonic like fandom drawings of fan characters and be like, original concept, do not steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, same idea.
Did you realize it's just an outline of Sonic the Hedgehog, just different?
It's the actual, like, official Sonic art, but then slightly different shade of blue. That's my OC, please do not steal.
Not that creative, my friend. You really aren't.
Are you finally done? It took you 2 whole days.
At least, you know, when the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account on St. Patrick's Day made Irish the Hedgehog, that was pretty funny.
It was a real thing that they actually got voice actors for and everything, because like, they got Jacksepticeye for that.
Got Jacksepticeye to...
Yeah.
I always thought that was funny.
Like, they didn't just make the art, but they made the character at that point with giving him a voice.
I didn't know there was rupees on the fence.
Yeah, there's on the fence, and then there's also rupees on the sign itself.
I don't know why. I thought I heard you just say there's pizza on the fence. I'm like, who puts a pizza on a fence?
Man, that's a really narrow pizza. I didn't even see it.
Who's it for and why?
I guess I'm gonna have to make some pizza after this recording session.
Did I make you want some?
Yes.
Just put it on the fence when you're done. Hey, look, our horse. How convenient. But how do we get it out? I don't see a lock on that fence. I can't open it up. What do I do?
Epona be like, "Hi, Link. I'm sorry, bro. That darn kid just made me run away."
You don't really seem to be all here today. I don't know what's going on, but something tells me she acts differently on different days. Just leave her be for now. Can't really do anything at this point. We're kind of just exploring the area, but we're starting to learn that something pretty major happens here. One of the days that the boulder's blocking the entrance. Yeah, it gets dark. Again, we don't know exactly what it is happening here, but we'll find out later. Also, just like with Ocarina of Time, we can see the Bowser brooch on Romani and Cremia here. So that reference from Malon's model in Ocarina is here. And same for the idea of killing Cuccos and making them murder Link. That's also here.
Man, this chicken kinda not caring right now.
Yeah.
Now he's mad.
And then it goes from 1 to 10, because I don't know where the rest of them come from. At least Cremia keeps me safe, and then I regret not talking. Alright, I'm gonna just nuke everyone. Get out of here.
Sorry I had to blow it up. Like, sorry, Cremia, I had to blow up your house. The Cuccos turned into spiders, and you know how I feel about spiders.
You must eradicate everything.
Oh, here we go.
The Cuckoo Shack.
So this is really our only major use for Bremen Mask, so might as well get this one out of the way now while we're here. So this guy actually knows about the moon falling thing, compared to other people who are kind of being a little more ignorant about it. Talk to the people in town, you'll see why. But this guy knows the moon's falling, knows he doesn't have much time, and he has one regret. He doesn't see his little chicks evolved into full-on Cuccos at this point, so we can speed up that process somehow. Don't ask, I don't even understand, with the Bremen Mask. We're gonna speed up the process too, because this takes like 5 minutes.
I actually like this part. It's different.
That's cute.
The only part I don't like is when my hand gives out, you let go of B for a split second, and you gotta start from the beginning, because all the chicks just scatter. That's the one issue with this, and it doesn't matter what version you play, that is an issue. N64, 3DS, both have that issue.
Hey man, you gotta keep it up. You can't let go for just a minute.
You know, you think that guy would look up after he starts seeing them grow up, and he's like, wait, what?
Yeah. He doesn't really seem to matter about this whole thing. Like, he doesn't care until they actually scream out. Well, that's it. No more regrets. I have chickens. Here, have a bunny head.
Chickens, Eddie!
Now, what if Cucco Mask? You have the power to cuck us. You're invincible. Next game.
What if you do like 3 times the amount of damage?
Yeah, there you go. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to settle for the bunny mask instead. Although this is one of the best masks because this has no actual use for any side quests or anything, but it is a good form of movement. Because this gives you the same speed as backwalking. So we're basically backwalking everywhere we go now with this. Can't wait for the YouTube comments to say, stop backwalking everywhere. But I'm Bunny Hood. The same thing, right? You can also flap in the wind when you slide. Be great.
That's kind of actually cool detail.
It's kind of a weird one when you think about it because that detail, I don't think the devs ever intended to even be a thing. It just happened with the physics engine.
I'm just so used to you just doing weird things with movements in Zelda games.
Yeah,
especially I'm just like, I'm not even phased anymore that you just used a bomb to slide across the whole dang ranch.
I mean, when you see me do weird movements and warp to the moon, I think you're just, yeah, like anything else at this point, yeah, it's just standard.
I'll just say, that's just a normal Lester movement section. If it was me, I'd just be like, just tapping A to roll to go across the whole thing. Lester would be like, nah, I'm gonna go faster.
Oh, I see. You also put the bunny hood in the garbage can. What's wrong with you?
No, I don't. Not anymore. Like, I used the bunny hood quite often when I played this. I was talking about, like, Ocarina and stuff like that.
Yeah, to be fair, bunny hood is useless in Ocarina. It only has a side effect of it doesn't summon Stalfos in Hyrule Field, but it does not give you movement speed there. Hence why in this game, having the movement speed boost is a major difference for it. It definitely gives the mask more purpose.
I mean, they want you to go fast, right? Because,
yeah.
I don't know, you're going to be crushed otherwise.
We can still move faster than this, because when we get our horse, we will move faster, and then when we get another mask later on, once again, we'll move faster than this. But this is great for traversing, like, small corridors. And for now, also, like, the big open world.
It's temporary, but it's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything helps at this point, because you're running out of time.
The only issue with Bunny Hood specifically is that when you use Z targeting, you don't actually have the movement speed of the mask anymore. So you go back to normal speed when you hold down the Z button. I think that was more just to keep a consistent control when you're doing strafe movements, so they kept Link on a consistent speed to make it easier, which makes sense. That is the only major drawback when you think about it with the Bunny Hood. I mean, what was I doing these past couple hours? I blinked and now it's about ready to be the end of the world.
Oh no! Well, what were you doing? I didn't know it was time to die.
Don't you know? It's always time to die. So yeah, obviously there's nothing else to do at this time period. We're ready to actually travel back in time, but before we do, we can see our fruits of labor. When we helped the old lady in the last part, she was able to stock up the bomb shop with a new item, the big bomb bags. So now we can buy a big bomb bag, which will allow us to carry a total of 30 bombs. So we might as well do that before we go back in time. Also, what a caring son. You mess with my mother, I throw this bomb at you. Don't mess with my mother.
What were you doing in that time period between the transitions?
At that point, I was more or less just killing time and just grinding up some money for the bank.
Sleepy. Because what else do you do while you're waiting?
Yeah.
It may be our last time. How ominous.
Now, before we go back in time, I do want to pay a visit to our master here in the sword shop, because I want to see how he's doing. He doesn't seem he's home right now, though. There's a sign at his place. He's on vacation. Don't look for me. Oh, interesting. Well, let me just see what's in his back here. Maybe he has some extra swords we can use. Oh, hi, I found him. Yeah, that's dark.
Oh.
You know, at this point, why didn't people just leave? Like, I understand most of them thought, well, the moon's not gonna fall, but, like, if you honestly thought it was going to, why didn't you just leave?
Maybe they thought that the world was actually going to end.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just gonna be like, Clocktown being destroyed. It was like, maybe they thought that the whole world was just gonna...
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, if a moon falls into the planet, that could easily destroy the whole planet, so I can understand that too.
You didn't go talk to the postman before you went? Didn't the postman have dialogue whenever it's...
Oh, we'll be talking to him later on during one of these time periods. Because there's more to do with him during one of these time periods, but we can't do it just yet.